Moving on to talk about these Clemson players in terms of a national perception. A lot of them talked in the media this week about feeling disrespected. They had a bye last week and dropped in the AP poll despite the fact that they didn't play and are still undefeated. So my question to you, David, is whether or not that feeling of disrespect is right or deserved on their part.
Well, it doesn't. If you feel that, I think it's always good. I'm talking about from a coaching perspective or from a player perspective. You can feel that. You know you're taking care of your business. It's making you focus more. And if you feel disrespected, dude, there's a reason that every single week there's letdowns and teams lose to teams they're not supposed to, because sometimes you're not as sharp and you're not as focused and you don't think the team can beat you. When you're angry and you're mad and you're upset or you have that chip on your shoulder, you've seen it pays dividends. So whatever it takes to get them motivated, fine, whatever.
I look at it like this. Respect in this sport is never given, it's earned. So if you feel disrespected, this is your golden opportunity tomorrow night against a highly ranked Notre Dame team to go out and earn some respect. It's just that simple. Last night I was walking around our campus, and I ran into Mike Williams, a wide receiver who's not playing tomorrow night, and we talked about that. And he said, you know what, you're right. This is tomorrow night's going to be the chance for Saturday night's going to be a chance for some of our teammates to go out there and earn this respect, so we feel as though we've been disrespected, because they think no one's going to pick them.
Yeah.
They think everyone's high on Notre Dame, low on Clemson, and no one's going to give them a chance. I say, well, look, that's why we play the games.
Yeah. Do you think that win, if they are able to pull out the win here at home, where they've played well, although a couple years ago we do remember that Florida State game against top 15 teams,
right.
Do you think that will really change the perception of this program right now?
Without a doubt. I mean, I think it would be a huge step in the right direction as far as where this program is. And if you come out there and you beat a Notre Dame team that a lot of people have a lot of respect for, some people have them in the top 4 right now just based on last month's games, then I think that as far as a Clemson Tiger, you will have national respect doing it on national TV against Notre Dame. This is a team that people respect, and this is the team, in my opinion, that you want to measure yourself against. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How so, though, when they're playing a redshirt freshman, David?
Well, I was going to ask
It's
you.
still Notre Dame.
What do you have?
It's just the name of Notre Dame. Is that what you're telling me?
And they have not only the redshirt freshmen, but, I mean, everybody else around them.
Has a lot of experience.
Bunch of experience. They have a lot of depth. The defense, they have at least 2 first-rounders on defense, two NFL first-rounders on defense. They have Fuller, the wide receiver. So he has, like, a lot of talent around him. So it's bigger than just the quarterback.
Well, what do you think of Clemson? Where do you have them ranked? If you were to rank them, do you think?
I don't know about Clemson, because the Louisville game is the only game we have right now. I can't really judge them based on Louisville. And I told them that. I told the players last night. I said, listen, Louisville, I mean, you know, it's early, but after tomorrow night, this is what I said. After tomorrow night, I say whether you guys watch film on Sunday or Monday, you're going to learn a lot about the guys in that locker room with you, either good or bad.
Yeah. See, I already think of Clemson as I don't think Clemson has that to prove to me. When I think of Clemson, they've been taking care of business over the years. They've beaten a lot of top 10 teams. Dabo Swinney's he has 5 top 10 wins. I don't think, and you know what? We used to talk about Clemsoning all the time.
Right,
that's gone.
exactly, yeah.
They've been taking care of who they're supposed to be taking care of.
Yeah.
They've lost to Florida State. I mean, they've lost to really good teams over the past couple years. I view Clemson as a national power. I view them as a team that should be competing for the playoff spot every single year from here, especially with Deshaun Watson. When you have that piece in place, that's how I look at Clemson. So I don't know that I'm going to – if it's a close-fought game and they lose, I don't know that I'm going to be like, man, Clemson stinks. I think still a good team.
And, you know, I don't know about national power, but I think they should be recognized for their accomplishments. But, I mean, you know, you think national powers, you got to go with teams that have been there and they've done it. You know what I mean?
I put them on the list of top 10 schools every year, top 12 schools that should be in the national title hunt.
Okay.
How about that? Is that fair?
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
We've had 11 consecutive home wins, and that embarrassing loss to Florida State, I don't know how embarrassing it is when they're embarrassing everyone that year. Florida State did all right for themselves that year. All right, coming up, it is time.